Hi everybody. Just giving you another update again because we got a little bit of a situation. We kind of experienced another roadblock per se, or whatever you want to call it. First was when Lucky died, so I had to kind of reconfigure the story to get him out of the movie. And now the problem is that the Norris House, the bank, bought it back, or no, not bought it. They took it back from the guy that owned it before, and now they have signs that say violators will be persecuted when it's talking about, trespassing. And from what everything I've been hearing, from what my grandma says, they've got cameras up over there now. So unfortunately, it's kind of off limits over there. That's how, as far as I know. So I'm not going to take a risk. So for now, I'm trying to, scope things out and scout around and look for a location that we would need for the basement, because that's what we were needing for this. It was mostly the basement. We already showed what the upstairs and everything on the ground level looks like, but what we really needed to do this time was we needed to go into the basement, because that's where most of the action over there was taking place. That's where the mystery is still being held. And I am considering mostly just using our basement, because we never showed it, but also just using a specific section of the basement and then trying to justify it as, well, we're only going to show this portion, and I would go into further detail of why we would only use that one portion, because that's kind of a spoiler, though, so I'm not going to go into how it would make sense. We could only use one portion and then not see the rest of the basement. That will come into play. But I went around looking and looked at one basement somewhere and didn't quite meet my expectations. And now I'm heavily considering, after asking a bunch of people and they haven't come up with anything, that I'm probably just going to use our own basement and the very back room on the far side, the north side, because that's the only one that still has a dirt floor. And the Norris House basement had a dirt floor. Thankfully, since we never showed the basement over there, you wouldn't know either way, but I'm just trying to keep the authenticity factor there. Could you buy that this was a section of the basement of that house? So that's it for now. Till next time, this is Lucas, and I'm out.